to be back with you guys. I have Pastor Steve here with me. I love our time that we get to share together, and we're just going to have a great conversation.
Yes, I can't wait to kind of discuss Pastor Craig's message again, just how it affected each one of us. It's just pretty awesome.
Yes, he did a great job today, and he gave us some practical application pieces, and it's been a great series about building the bridge.
Yes.
And Steve, can you just kind of share with me and with everybody who's with us what really hit home with you from today or this series?
Well, even the whole series, I think Pastor Craig did an amazing job how he just closed it at the very end. Because we talk about building bridges for the last 4 weeks and churning that in our system. And it all comes down to that one area he talked about today. Our ways speak louder than our words.
Wow.
I mean, it truly is, because someone is always watching this. And if we're really going to be that church or that person to build that bridge with somebody else, we have to know what we're doing. And I think as Craig talked about so much today, being weary, and all of our stuff is just so draining, because you can be some of these folks' conversations are so touchy in these moments.
Right.
And he tried to sit there and say, okay, you have so much uncertainty in your lives. How can we build some certainty in your lives? And he kind of walked us through some steps of building that certainty in our lives so we can live that out and other people can see it.
Hey, that's right. You know, like he gave us those 4 practical pieces. He said we need to abide, we need to renew, we need to connect, and we sometimes have to watch that work piece, right?
Yes.
Hey, if we can get those things in balance, that's exactly what you're talking about. If we're doing those things, we really can live out with our actions.
Yes.
It's hard
Yes.
to live out a good life that people want to follow when those things aren't in balance. So
right.
I love that he said that, and our actions really are so much bigger than our words. Our ways is what he said, right?
ways.
So
Yes.
much bigger than our words, and people are watching us. Hey, we have a direct influence over those people that we're friends with on social media, the people that we live in community with. And so, hey, what piece today do you need to think about to just get back into check so that you can be living out a life that other people want to follow, right? That other people can experience Jesus alongside of you with. You know, when I think about another thing that he said today, that connection piece really stood out to me, because I think we all are missing that.
starving for
That's
it.
why
Yes.
I said, hey, I love being here with Steve today, because
Yes.
even as a staff, we're not always together, and
No.
we're not always connected. And I think it's so important in these times just to take those extra steps for connectedness. Who are you going to call? He said that. And I want to make sure and challenge everybody. Are you going to call somebody today? Are you going to do a Facebook message? Are you going to do a Zoom call? There's somebody out there you need to connect with. Hey, and I thought we'd share some ways if you're not feeling connected. He talked about Acts and the early church and how they got connected, they fellowshiped, they broke bread. How could you connect to that? We have some ways. We could be a part of a circle, right?
You bet. Yes.
Steve and I both
Yes.
are part of that, and
Yes.
it's really helped us during
Yes.
these times. Hey, you could also come to some things that we have. If you've been struggling with some things, we have Celebrate Recovery meeting at the Bristol campus where
Tuesday
Steve
nights.
is. That's a great place to connect. Hey, and if you're a mom who is weary in that exhausted middle he really talked about today, we're starting MOPS back. If you're
Yes.
pouring from an empty cup, but we could fill your cup with a hot coffee, some food you didn't have to make, you can start to come out and join us, and you can find information about any of those things I just talked about. Circles, our Celebrate Recovery, MOPS, any of that on the hub, or you can connect with one of us. We're on Facebook too, and we're on social media, and we'd love to help you get connected, wouldn't we, Steve?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah,
And
it
that'd be
makes
part of that.
makes a big difference
Yes.
when you can just connect with other people as you follow life with Jesus. Hey guys, another thing that we're getting ready to do is have our baptism, right?
Yay.
They mentioned that a couple of times, and if you want to do that, you can also let us know on the hub if you're ready to take that next step. That's another way just to really
And I
just
heard about
continue.
the food truck.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
Hey, and we're picking up the bill, but you need to let us know that you're coming to that.
Please
so,
do.
Yeah, so if
Yes.
you'll just sign up for that, you can do that through our hub. I know I've said the hub a lot, but it's hf.church/hub, and you can find out anything that's going on this week. Hey, that Building the Bridge series really has struck a chord with me,
Yep.
just making me realize, hey, who am I needing to build that bridge to? Is it a certain person in my life? Is it a person out inside of our community? Is it a group of people? So guys, be thinking about that as you move forward. Don't leave this series here. Don't just be a consumer of what you've heard over the last few weeks. Be a doer. Go out and be part of what Jesus is challenging us to do, which is help other people experience life with him. We love you guys, and we can't wait to see you back next week.